Yes.
This
Yes.
meeting is being recorded.
Okay, it's being recorded.
And I also understand that the accents are very different in the UK.
Definitely.
And sometimes they are difficult to recognize or to understand.
Yeah, absolutely. It's very hard for me to understand, for example, Irish people, Scottish people, Welsh people sometimes, although they're easier. And I think when you go to certain cities like Manchester or Liverpool, it's a completely different accent.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Go on. If you want to ask
okay.
me something, do ask.
Okay. In this picture, I have to see something that's wrong, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, in the middle of the picture, there is a child that hangs on a, how do you call it?
So I would say a child is hanging rather than hangs. A child is hanging from.
A child is hanging. A child is hanging because it's hanging now.
Yeah, just because it's only one picture here. When you have a whole story and there's lots of pictures, you can use present simple. Just because when you're telling a story, you do use present simple or past simple. But when you're describing one picture, it's we imagine that we're there right at that moment, and that means we're in the middle of everything. And so, yeah, the child is in the middle of hanging from a kite. Yeah, we call that a kite, by the way.
A kite, yes. A child is hanging from a kite, and that's very unusual.
Good. I agree. It's definitely something wrong with the picture. I'll put a circle around it just to remind ourselves that we found it. But yeah, excellent.
It was very nice if something like this would be true, because the mankind always wanted to fly like birds.
Definitely.
And it was not so easy.
You know, I bought one of those. I don't know if you've seen things like kite surfing and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of people on my beach, this actually looks it looks a lot like my seafront, my beach. And a lot of people like kite surfing. They do the wind surfing. And you can see sometimes young kids getting really very, very high on this kind of wind operated, surfing kind of stuff. Water sports, basically.
Yes, I saw also this this sport on a sea. There are I think a lot of sports. I don't know exactly how they are called.
I know what you mean. You can see something behind me. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that behind me. This thing.
Yes, I see a white blackboard.
You can see a whiteboard there, but you can also see next to the whiteboard, behind
something black.
Sorry, yes, yeah. That
like
is actually that's to make your surfboard or board come out of the water. It lifts it up to the top of the water. I've never managed to get it working, I must admit, and I think it was a bad buy. I should sell it to somebody because I've tried to make it work, but it's really, really hard to use.
I tried when I was younger, windsurfing. But I wear glasses, and I lost my glasses.
Okay, yeah, I can imagine.
At the first try.
Okay, yeah, and you decided this is not for me.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. What else?
Let's find other interesting things here.
Good. You'll have to look quite closely.
Yes. Also in the middle, it's something weird, because we see a boat with two sails, but where the sails are hidden under the ground. That's not possible. In the middle, under the child.
Under the child? Do you mean this one here?
Yes, the white sail, the white boat with two sails. Yes, correct.
And what's wrong with it?
Well, if it were true, that means the upper part of the two sails are behind the sidewalk.
Okay, it's behind. Sorry, this is a pier. We call that part there. We call a pier. We have a pier in my town as well. But a pier, yeah, this part which goes all the way out here. And it is a bit strange. What is strange about the pier?
About the pier.
Yeah, what is strange about the pier? You can see the sea underneath it, but what's holding it up? Yeah, what is holding up the pier?
The water.
Yeah, so there's no supports. There are no supports underneath the pier. Yeah, this is the other thing which is strange. There should be a support here and a support here, yeah, and a support here and a support here. They usually go right into the water as well when it's a pier, because that's what it stands on. Yeah. So
I understand.
And here and here and yeah, all the way along. I'm not very good at drawing. Sorry about the perspective, but yeah.
You mean the pier have to be a little higher than the water?
Yeah, definitely.
It can't be on the same plane as the water.
Good. Yeah, they're not usually. I know that you do get some floating piers. You do get some, but this looks like a solid construction, and yeah, it doesn't have any supports, and so it seems to be floating. A good word.
Yes. That's kind of impossible, because on the pier there is also a big building.
Good.
Like an hotel or something.
Good.
That's
excellent. Okay, so it's a second.
Archimedes wouldn't discover his force if this could be possible.
Good, but you need Archimedes wouldn't have discovered. Yeah,
Archimedes wouldn't have discovered.
Good. It's third conditional. He wouldn't have discovered, his principles or his forces if, this had been the case. Good.
Yes, something weird is also on the...
Something weird. Something weird. Weird rhymes with beard. Yeah, this might sound strange, but those two words rhyme. Weird, beard. Yeah?
You say if something is weird, can you also put your hand on your beard and just yes?
Yeah, and stroke your beard. Yeah, you can. If something is weird, you can stroke your beard, certainly.
And that means it's wired. It's something unusual. It's
weird, not wired. Yeah, not wired, because that is a different word. Wired is like that.
Weird.
Excellent.
Weird.
Beard.
Wired mean it's a wire that is let's say put on a stick, and you wire the wire on the stick.
So my headphones are wired. That's what
yes.
My headphones are wired, but yeah, the picture is weird for a lot of different reasons.
Yes.
Good.
Okay. If you come from left, there are let's say the fourth lamp on the weird is just floating on in the sky.
Sorry, say that again. So the plane is just floating in the sky?
No, there are two kinds of lamps.
Okay,
in the background. Some are white and some are, let's say, black or smaller or have some right faces. Yes, that one.
Good.
That is floating.
Very good.
Floating.
Very good.
It's kind of unusual, or it could be. I don't know what the name for it. The children can light up some candles, and the candles are put in a balloon, and the hot air is rising these candles up in the sky.
Okay, we
Chinese.
Yeah, lantern.
Chinese lantern.
Good. Yeah, excellent. It could be a Chinese lantern. I agree. It looks like that.
Let's try not to say the painter was not so so gifted. And he made so many mistakes.
Good. Excellent. Okay, what else can you see?
Or maybe he was very gifted and made so many interesting mistakes and difficult to distinguish, to discover.
Good. Yeah, they are really hard on this one. Actually, there are a few which are really quite difficult to see.
Do you know how many mistakes there are here in the picture?
It does say somewhere 12 mistakes.
12. Well, and I found only 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say three and a half, because the pillar, you discovered the pillars.
Good.
For me, the pillars were underwater. They couldn't be seen.
Good. Excellent. Okay, so what other ones can you see? Can you see any more? Can you see anything strange about this or this? Yeah,
I can't see where we show the.
Okay. Oh, let me use some of these lovely shapes. What about this?
Yes, I thought something may be strange with airplane, but I didn't discover what's. Oh, what I fear, what I.
Something is missing.
Oh yes. They're missing the wings.
Yeah,
the wings of the plane.
missing. Excellent. The wings are missing on the plane.
The wings are missing on the plane.
Now there's something else. Go on. Sorry.
On this airplane.
Good.
Yes, maybe the airplanes have two pedals, one in front and one above, maybe, or maybe not.
2 paddles.
I mean, in front of the airplane, there are. You see a circle, and that shows us the trajectory of their core pedals, or how are they called? Propeller.
Yeah, propeller. That front circle is the propeller of the airplane.
Propeller. Yes.
Yeah, because it propels.
Yes. Something strange. This airplane has only two wheels in front and no wheels on the back.
Good point. Yeah, it's missing a back wheel as well. It needs a back wheel to land, definitely.
Yes.
Excellent.
Or maybe it lost it, and now he have to do a forced. Don't
forget, because that one.
It has to.
Yeah. Now he has to.
Now he has to do a forced landing.
Okay, yeah, an emergency landing, yeah.
Emergency landing.
Yeah, I think they do call it a forced landing. I think they do. I'm not.
I don't know. I just want to tell you, and I found maybe sometimes strange words, but I hope the meaning is important.
Absolutely, I agree completely. Forced landing, I think they do say forced landing in aviation. I'm not sure. I like watching aviation disasters. It's something that I really enjoy watching, funnily enough. And I think they do say forced landing, but I'm not sure. Not 100%.
Yes, I saw also some films on a TV channel, Disasters in Air. I think that the television show is called.
Okay. You also enjoy aviation disasters, yeah?
Yes, and if we now talked about wheels, the child which has.
The child, not which. The child. I make this the last one because I can see Maria's here as well. The child, not which. The child.
Who
exactly?
Who? Yes, which is not for not living things.
Exactly. We must use who for people. You can use which for living things. Actually, you can use which for dogs, for cats. The dog which, the cat which. But for people, we must use who. Okay. So the last one. Can you see any more?
Yes, the child who is riding that's not called a bike because it has a tricycle.
Yeah, tricycle.
A tricycle.
Tricycle.
Well,
that's strange. A trike, actually, maybe a trike.
A trike.
I think we do say trike, like bike. Yeah, trike.
Yes.
Trike.
And now it's very interesting because sometimes 2 equals 3 because this trike has only 2 roads, two wheels, but it's called a tricycle.
Well, I think there's a third wheel here. I'm not sure, but I think there might be a third wheel just behind his leg there.
Yes, it could be. Yes, it could be.
But
Yes, it could be.
there is something missing. What's missing on the trike?
The how do you call it? The steer.
The steering wheel. The steering wheel is missing. Yeah, I think the steering wheel, and where is he sitting? I mean, maybe it's there, but the steering wheel is definitely missing. Good.
The chair, or how do you call it?
I think we often say seat for
seat.
The bicycle seat.
Seat. Steering wheel and seat is missing.
Excellent. Okay, hold it there, Andre. We're going to move on now to. She's gone. She must be very shy or something like that. She was here a second ago. I saw Maria, or maybe.
Yes, I saw her too.
Okay, carry on then. Carry on. What else can you see on the picture?
Yes, I thought to me there must also be some strange things with the ice cream, and maybe the wheel.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
The wheel in front has no spikes.
Excellent. The wheel at the back, I think, is at the back, because I think this is
at the back.
At the back, yes. Again, yeah, I think it's another trike.
Yes.
But yeah, it has no. These have a special word actually. It has no spokes. We say
spokes.
Yeah.
No. Okay. No. Not spikes. Spokes.
Spokes. Yes. If you said spikes, you are very close. Sorry, I missed it in the. I misheard. But spikes is very close. Spokes, we say.
And it's very weird because the holder of the ice cream is very close to the pathway, and it seems like there is only one wheel on the left or right on our left side, and no wheel on the right side.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a wheel there. I agree. It does look a bit strange on that side.
Yes, it looks like it has only two wheels.
Good. I'm not sure though, because I think there might be a small wheel down there. I think that might be just underneath that. So I'm not sure about that one.
Yes.
But there are still more. There's certainly more. There are a few other floating things, and you might see there's something wrong with this.
With this boat.
Mm-hmm. It's quite tricky, and that's why I'm showing it to you. It's quite tricky.
Yes, can you magnify the picture, or it can't be magnified?
Yeah, I can certainly. It's going to get a little bit pixelated, but there you can see it. What's strange about that?
Oh yes, that's very strange, because there are two men in the boat, and everyone wants to steer the boat in his own direction. Good. So the two forces are annihilating each other, and the boat is just floating. It's going nowhere.
Good. I would say the two forces cancel out.
Cancel each out.
Yeah, cancel each other out. You can certainly say that. Cancel each other out. The two forces cancel each other out. And it means, annihilate each other. Yeah, they go against each other, and so it's equal. When two things cancel out, you're left with nothing. And of course,
yes,
they're rowing in opposite directions, and so the two forces cancel out.
So physics is everywhere in our world, also in the pictures.
Yeah, oh, definitely, especially these pictures. Look at the lady now on the.
Yes. I have also eyes for ladies, and this lady is too beautiful to do this trick to wear an umbrella without a stalk, or how do you call it?
Yeah, without a good question. What would we say? The umbrella has, and I wouldn't say umbrella if it's a sunny day. Do you know what we say if it's not for rain, if it's for sun?
Sun. Well, I would call it sun umbrella, or I don't know.
I think you might say the same in your language. Do you say parasol or not?
Parasol, yes. In Romanian we say parasolar.
Okay, I thought so.
That's the thing you put on the inside or outside the car
Yeah, a sunblock. A sunblock.
That's called a sun blocker. Sunblock.
Yeah, sunblock.
Sunblock.
I would say that for inside the car, but they do say parasol for if it's to give you some shade. And of course, when you go on holiday, there are lots of parasols, like an umbrella, but it stops the sun. But yeah. So what would we say? I would say perhaps stick. Then, if I'm really not sure, I'd say the parasol doesn't have a stick. It doesn't have maybe even a handle.
A
Because
handle.
it's where you hold the umbrella
Yes.
or
A
parasol.
handle.
So
Yes.
it doesn't
Yes.
have a handle.
Yes.
Sorry about the colours, guys. I'll use a different colour next time. I'm colourblind, and I always seem to pick a bad colour. Okay. Anything else you can see on here?
Sure, it must be more strange things here.
There's definitely one down here. I can show you down here. What's missing there? And I've done.
Yes. Now I see it. Well, there are some thick wires, or maybe I can call it to
not wires, actually poles. Yeah.
Poles. Poles. Yes. The wire has a smaller diameter.
Yeah. It's flexible. A wire. It's like
Yes. Poles, and there are some poles to help people not to injure herself. So
themselves to help
themselves. Yes. Themselves. And the horizontal handle just in the middle of the picture has no pole on the right side. It seems it's floating. It's maybe fixed in the earth on the left side, but it has no right.
Yeah, no support. I would always use
support.
Yeah, for something which is holding something else up. No support. It has no support on this side. Good. Okay, that might be all of them. There's probably one or two more there, but I'm not sure. I can't see any. Can you see any? Can't see any. I think that's enough on this picture for the moment. Let's try a different picture now. I mean, we can go on to let's have a look at. Let me stop sharing, and we'll go back to a different picture. Perhaps we'll go on to the Herluf Bidstrup pictures. Hold on. So you're telling a story. Or you can do these spot the differences. They're quite good, the spot the differences. They're not bad. I used to do them with people in pairs usually. So I'd have two students, and one would have one picture and one would have the other. But you've got both, and you've got to tell me what differences can you see. I'll zoom out a little bit just so you can see straight away. And I recommend you start with this corner and then move round. Do you want me, if you want me to zoom out or zoom in, of course, tell me.
No, I said the last time. I said last time I will be also on video. Can you see me? No, you can't see me because I didn't start.
I can't actually. Please do. Yes. Hello. I can see you now.
Hello,
Andre.
Yes.
I do prefer to see you. I do.
Hello. Yes. I try.
I can see you twice. I see you twice. I see you.
Yes, I put. Yes, I put my portrait behind me.
Very handsome. My viewers will love that. They will love that.
I try to put only the picture, but I don't know. So I'm also here.
Excellent. Double you.
Okay. I wasn't I wasn't quite listening what you said because I tried to put the picture. Can you repeat what I have to do with this picture? That's the story.
You have to find differences between the top.
Between the two. Okay.
So tell me, what are the differences? There are quite a few, about 10, I think.
Yes. On the right side of the picture, there is a bike, but in the upper picture, the bike is bigger, and on the down south picture, it's small.
Upper and lower, if you want. On the
upper and lower. On the lower picture, it's top, smaller.
Or top and bottom. On the top
picture. Top or bottom.
Uh-huh.
On the top.
Good.
and the wheels are also different. The yes, on the upper image, there are two children near the bike, and on the upper
Lower them, but
on the
usually we say
lower
top. We usually say top and bottom. Being honest, on the top picture, on the bottom picture,
on the bottom picture, the two children are missing. They vanished.
they're here still. They're what are they doing on the bottom picture?
Oh yes.
You need to really look carefully. I understand. I see you wear glasses, and it's probably quite difficult. Let me try and get really, really close. What are they doing? Can you see what they're doing?
What are they doing? Ah, they are eating ice cream.
Good. They are buying and taking and eating ice cream. Exactly.
Ice cream. Yes.
Excellent. In the top picture, they have already bought ice cream and they're walking away.
Yes,
yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah, they're still buying.
That means that this is a time frame.
Good. Yeah. Indeed. This is slightly different times. I agree.
Yes.
Good.
I'm curious if the lower.
I can see Maria. Maria, no, she's gone. She is very shy, Maria. She doesn't want me to pass
I'm curious.
Keep going.
I'm curious if the two person in the right.
I would say two people here. Two people in the right.
Two people on the right bottom corner are kissing also in the no.
Yeah, they are in the top
kissing
picture.
Also.
What are they doing in the bottom?
Well, she is reading the love declaration of his boyfriend, a written one.
So she's reading, yeah? She's reading the declaration of love from her boyfriend.
Yes.
Okay, good.
And because she's agree in the next in the upper picture, she kissed him.
Good. Okay. Yeah. So she has said yes to the proposal, something like
yes.
that. Yep. Excellent.
Okay. I think maybe there is something different with the dog on the leash, also on in the. Is it or isn't it?
Yeah, there is. What's the difference in the top picture and in the bottom picture?
Yes, on the top picture. The man has two dogs.
Good.
And I think in the bottom picture, maybe she gave the one dog to the girl to next team, and so the dog is missing now.
Good. Maybe he gave it. Yeah. Maybe he
gave.
Good. That's three differences, or four differences now. Four differences.
I think the couple behind this man also must have. Yes. Well, that's interesting too. The man who is crossing the street is transformed in the bottom picture in two people.
Good. You can actually see. You can find this woman. You can find her. In the top picture here, can you see where she is in the top picture?
Yes, she's behind him.
Yeah, she's still on the pavement. Yeah, she's still on the pavement.
She's still on the pavement.
Excellent, but yes. In the bottom picture, she's already crossing the road. Excellent, that's 5. Well done. Do you want to join us, Maria? You're welcome to, if you want to come on and start speaking. Maybe you had some connection problems. You're here?
Yes, I do. I've got.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you great. Yeah, that's good. So we're doing the spot the differences at the moment, Maria. Can you see any more differences in these two pictures? I don't know if it's too small for you. Do tell me, and we can do the other pictures. What do you think?
I'm not too sure what differences have been mentioned because I was in and out. Right.
Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you repeat any, though. It doesn't matter. Have a look on the left side, because Andre has already done the right side, really, mostly the right side.
Okay.
So can you see any differences on the left? And tell me to scroll in, scroll up, scroll down, zoom in, zoom out.
Okay, I can see in the bottom picture there's a boy that's not wearing a hat nor the sunglasses.
In the
the
bottom
third
picture, there's
boy
good,
to the
excellent. Yeah, I don't know how
yeah.
to make a mark on this one. Where's my paintbrush? Don't often use the LibreOffice. So yeah, the boy is wearing, this is this boy here, the boy wearing the star t-shirt, yeah? You mean this one? In the top picture, he's wearing sunglasses and hat. Excellent. Sorry. Sorry.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah. Do you have a connection problem?
Okay. I do. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I really apologize. I don't know
It's
what's
okay. It
happening.
happens. It happens.
Yeah, I had it yesterday too. I thought it was fixed, but it isn't. I'm sorry. Um, the cat is there, but it's
Good.
different. So
Good.
the cat, the bottom picture, I'm not sure what the position it's called when cats are all angry and they're about to attack. And the second,
You're
in the
right.
bottom picture,
Good. Yeah. So the cat looks like it's scared. It's frightened. You can say that the cat's hair
yeah,
is standing on end. It's quite a weird way of putting it, being honest. But let's try and write it somewhere on this document for you. I'm not sure how I should do this. Let's see. Oh, it's not going to let me. I'm not very good with. I'm afraid I'm a little bit technically slow. Oh, hold on. Is this how I do it? I want letters. Because I want to write this. The cat is standing with its hair on end. But can I insert a text box? Let's try that.
yeah, on
So
end.
the cat's hair is standing on end. Sorry about the quality of that. Let's put it there. There we go. That's a bit clearer. The cat's hair is standing on end. Very strange that we say it like that, but of course it means that the cat's hair is standing right up. The cat's hair is standing on end, and you can say it about a person when their hair suddenly goes right up. So, of course, when you feel cold, your hairs on your arms, on your whole body, they stand on end to try and make you warmer. Yeah, but I agree. The cat looks very frightened in that
And it's
picture.
different from having goosebumps, isn't it?
It's different from, sorry, you're
And that's
breaking up there.
different from having goosebumps when you
Goosebumps, good. Yeah, no, but we do say that as well. Yeah, I agree. This is very different what the cat's doing. It's not goosebumps. But yeah, you're right. That's what I'm talking about. Goosebumps. When you have goosebumps, your hair stands on end. Exactly. And that's a good word to remember, certainly, goosebumps. Okay, any other differences you can see?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, we hear you.
Okay. So I was looking at the dog and the second picture again, the dog is the its mouth is open.
Good. I think that's why the
Um,
cat's hair is standing on end, because the dog is barking
might
or
be.
good.
It might be.
Very
Not
good.
sure what the difference is. The police officer
Good.
on in the second picture, in the bottom picture, I think they're writing something with us.
Good.
In the
I
top
agree.
one, I'm not quite sure what they're doing.
I think she's looking at her watch in the top one, but in the bottom one, she's writing something. Okay, very good.
And the people next to her in the bottom picture, they're waving, they're running, I believe.
Good.
And in the second picture, they're looking at something.
Good. Yeah,
The
they're
girl,
standing still.
yeah, the girl's looking at something.
Excellent.
Um,
I think that's all
almost,
of them. Go on.
all of them, yeah.
I think that is all of
Okay.
them. Let's stop this one now, and I'm going to give you one of the stories as well to tell, because I think they are still the best ones. They're a little bit more, I think you can use your imagination more with the stories. Hold on, we'll put it on this. Now, I think you might have done this one already. Have you done this one, the hat one?
No, I don't think I
No?
have.
It's a good one to do.
No,
There's
I
lots that
didn't.
happens in it. being honest. It's a good story to retell. Now, this is what I mean earlier, by the way, Andre. When you've got lots of different pictures, you can use present simple, and I would even say you ought to use present simple and not present continuous. Just because when you do tell a story, you say a guy walks into a bar, he sees a girl, he walks up to her. You notice you say he walks, he sees, he goes, just to say that one thing happened, then the next thing happened, then the next thing happened. So we do use simple when you're telling a story, but when it's just one picture, like what's wrong with this picture, or like when you're telling the differences as well, because it's not a story, then you do use present continuous, but now we'll be using simple.
Thank you.
Okay, keep going then, Maria. What do you see in the first picture?
There's an elder person, an elder man, into a shop buying a hat.
Okay, you see a guy
The
buying a hat. Good.
yeah, the shop assistant is recommending a particular hat to him. Not sure what the name of the hat is. If they have different names, I'm not familiar with hat names.
Me neither. Neither am I. Neither am I is the harder way of saying it. Neither am I. No, I'm not very familiar with hat names. I'm not. Bowler hat, but it doesn't look like a bowler hat. I'm not sure.
Well, he's all happy about his purchase,
Good.
and he's walking on the street with his walking stick.
Good.
But all of a sudden, there's a breeze, or maybe more than that, because the wind is taking the hat away.
Let's say a gust of wind, because that means a sudden, like when it suddenly gets windier. And so, yeah, a gust of wind suddenly, what does it do?
Blows the hat away.
Good. Blows the hat away. You can also say blows the hat off his head, but yeah, I agree. Blows the hat away is good. Blow something off something. So blows the hat off his head.
And the hat ends up in the water. It might be the sea, or it might be a river. Not too sure. And he tries to get it out with his walking stick. He manages to, but unfortunately, the shape of the hat has changed because of the water.
Excellent. And I like the fact you used get something out. You get something out. He tries to get it out is great. It's really natural. And another way of saying it is fish it out, just because he's fishing. But yeah, he tries to get it out, and you can fish something out your pocket, meaning take it out your pocket. And it just sounds like you're fishing around for it. There's lots of stuff in there.
Like what I do in the bag when I don't find my keys.
Yeah.
Can you say that? Can I say that?
Exactly. When you can't find your key, you fish it out of your bag eventually. It's when you're rummaging around for something and then you fish it out. But it's the same as take it out, really. It's a synonym of take something out or get something out, as you used. Okay, so the hat has changed. It's soaking wet. It's drenched. Yeah.
Drenched, yeah. So he thinks that it might be a good idea to sit down on a bench, put the hat in the sun. Can you say in the sun?
Yeah.
For it to heat and for it to dry off.
For it to dry out, I would say dry off for people. Definitely, I would say dry off for people because the water is on you and it dries off you. But with clothes, the water is inside, and so they dry out. When the clothes are on the washing line, they dry out. But he is drying off. If he's wet and he's sitting on the bench, he's certainly drying off. You know, and an animal can dry off in the sun as well.
Yeah. Okay. So he's drying out the hat in the sun, and he's waiting and waiting and waiting.
Good.
But while waiting and reading something, newspaper maybe, a lady comes, a rather fat lady comes and sits on his hat, unaware that the hat was there.
Excellent. So she squashes his hat.
She does. She squashes his hat. So the hat is now in an even worse shape than it was before. Of course, the elder man gets her to stand up and takes the hat away from her. It's stuck on her bum. Can I say that?
Yeah, definitely. We would say that, definitely. It's stuck on her bum.
And now he is trying to give it some sort of a shape, but of course the shape has completely changed. But is the good news that the hat is now dried out. It has dried out,
Excellent.
so he can wear it. But unfortunately, two pigeons passing by pooped on it.
Good.
Can you say that?
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. Definitely. Two pigeons poop on it.
And now walking past a field, he sees that there's a scarecrow. Scarecrow? Do you
Yeah,
see
a
that?
scarecrow. A scarecrow, definitely.
With a better hat, a
With a
better
better
looking
hat.
hat than
Good.
the
Yeah.
one, yeah, than the one he has.
Good. A better
So
looking
he
hat than the
decides
one
to
he
swap.
has.
Yeah, so he decides to swap the hats, and he is now walking happily back home.
Good. Excellent. He's now walking happily back home. He's swapped. And we do use that word. I think you said it's there. He swapped the hats. Yeah, he swapped hats.
Mhm.
And now he has a nice
Mhm.
hat. Okay, fantastic, guys. We'll stop there for today, but I thought that was really good. I do like that one for extra vocabulary. I think it's got a lot of new words in it. But we'll do something similar next week. Well, I'll probably do one on Monday and Thursday again. I find those days quite convenient. But I'll see you guys, yeah, next week perhaps, or in a couple of weeks, whenever you're free.
Thanks a million. I'm sorry for the connection.
That's
Thank you, thank
okay.
you, thank
That's
you.
okay. I know it happens sometimes. I have a lot of technical problems myself. Oh, okay. Hello. Yeah, yeah, as well. Okay.
Yeah, I just
See you next
yeah.
time then, guys. See you in a
Bye.
few weeks. See you next week
Thank
or in a couple of
you.
weeks. See you soon. Bye bye.
Yay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
Andrei. Bye.